Welcome back, everyone, to the town of Oolong Rise in Rimworld. Following a rather interesting little battle we had there, we have a number of people with us, namely Gerber and the mother of both Ben and Alvin, and the mother-in-law of Megan, and actually the ex-wife of Gerber. Social relationships, they do get a little bit confusing. Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to save Rambo's lover, Lumi, who is now unfortunately dead. I don't believe there are any living enemies here. I think we actually neatly managed to wipe all of them out. Yes, it does appear so. Right, Rambo, first and foremost, drop the gun. It is really messing with your mood, more so than anything else. My lover died. Like, those two together, that is horrible. Like, Rambo is literally on the verge of snapping right now. Do we have a knife or something I can get you? No. Rambo, are you just, like, chilling out, talking to them? Wondering why they got to live whilst your lover died? Not the greatest thing in the world, no. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait a little while. I'm just hoping that Rambo can improve his mood just a bit. Okay, we're out of the hard break territory. We're now into the light break territory. It's going to be rough. It is genuinely going to be quite nasty. Your friend died. I wonder who the friend was. Was it actually your lover as well? That's kind of sweet. My lover, my friend, dead. Lost 2 social relationships in one go. But, well, I mean, it's not sweet that that happened, but you know where I'm coming from, you scallywags. Right, we've got a lot of stuff we need to bring in. Like, crazy, crazy bad need to bring it in. But I fancy there's a lot of people who just need a bit of rest right now. How are you doing? You're alright. Okay, well, the first thing we're going to do then, let's actually see what's going on here. Rambo is set up as a shock troop. Good. Gerber, let's actually see who you are. Jerry Gerber Welch is now Jerry Geode Miner Welch. There we go. Are you actually okay with mining? You are, as it happens. That's fantastic. I mean, you're not good at it yet, but you've got a burning passion for that kind of work. That's actually really, really good. Oh wow, we haven't even set Rambo up yet. That is kind of bad. Let's get everyone set up who needs to be set up. Now, Rambo is actually really good as a warden, so that's going to be your primary job. You'll also have a primary of handling. Geode Miner is actually fairly good. Wow, okay, we've got a lot of people who are really, actually fairly decent with social. We don't need you doing it at all. I'll have all of them doing wardening as a secondary, but you're going to be the only one that does handling as a secondary as well. So these are basically Rambo's primary jobs. Rambo is a people person and an animal person as well. That is all set up. We've got Redneck Gamer and Jack. They are as good at constructing and repairing as it's possible to be at this stage. We want everyone set to do repairing as a secondary as well, so that, you know, if that's got to be done, it's got to be done. But Geode Miner, yeah, you are actually going to be working there as well. I'm actually going to start stripping out the people who aren't doing any growing from doing any plant cutting. Primarily, I want the ones who are good at it doing the plant cutting because it runs off the same skill I'm led to believe. Now, as with this, pretty much everyone does this work. Everyone does crafting of some sort. I want some more haulers, honestly. That's not a bad little skill you got there. It's not terribly bad, no. Okay, we'll leave you set up there. Right, well, with that, Rambo and Geode Miner, you are welcome in the fort. Now, Rambo, I'm probably going to have Mulder with Ben, and actually, I would like the whole family to kind of have the same sort of timing. Geode miner, though, you're not. And the reason you're not is because I don't really want you socializing with your ex-wife too much, because I get the impression that you guys just kind of greet each other the wrong way, really. Right, Megan, how you doing there with your health? Hopefully it's going to get a bit better. We'll have to see. But for now, let's just speed things up and see where we can go. Now, all of the work there being done. Very nice to see. Rambo still having a bit of a chat. You know what, Rambo? Could you please pull that shotgun out of there? I would hate to see them just wake up and then immediately start, you know, shooting people the moment they step through the door. That would be bad times. Very bad times. Megan is fully healed. Excellent. Why did we get that? Oh, Molnar is fully healed. Right, okay. That is unfortunate. Do we have enough graves? Yes, we do. We have finished building the graves, which is good to see. And we are going to start getting them buried as well. Excellent. Okay, hopefully Isildur will be able to get this job sorted fairly quickly. Now, we're still waiting on a fair old bit of work being done, but I'm just going to generally let people do their work. However, we do rather desperately now need to focus on getting some rooms made as well. Perhaps down here, I'm thinking... We'll wait for this one to be built out before we start on the new bedrooms. But yeah, we do kind of need to get something going with that. Rambo and Geode Miner, not exactly the most comfortable place. Hungry as well. Go eat then. Go eat. Nom, 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 nom. Right, you know what? Let's work on building a bed. Have we got enough to build a bed? Yeah, we've got enough to build some beds of some sort. We could make limestone beds, for example. No, just limestone beds. That'll do. Well, someone, I hope, likes the gentle hum of electricity. Probably GeoMiner, I'll be honest. Let's see. Most of the blood has been cleaned up, which is very, very good to see, actually. Very good to see indeed. Okay, well, we're waiting on a bunch of other things to be done yet. We're still waiting on these bodies to be brought in, and generally just waiting on all sorts of things to be sorted out. Now, Rambo is... yeah. Rambo's at a point where Rambo could break at any point. I hope Rambo, you know, just chilling out with his little iguana pal there. It does seem to have calmed Rambo down a tiny little bit. Let's see, is this going okay? Got a scar there. Mental state days. Oh my lord, I thought he'd just gone berserk. Okay, that's not too bad. We do not want John Rambo going berserk. It would be bad times for us. For everyone, really. Now, unfortunately, with the solar flare, everything is shut down, which is not really a good time. Right, we're going to deconstruct this. This will be for Rambo. It's an excellent bed, so at the very least, Rambo will get some decent sleeping going on. And the next one coming up. Okay, that's good. I approve. There we go. So both of them get a decent bed. I'm going to leave it to fate to decide who gets what. Now, are these doors being built? No, they are not. That's a little bit of a pain. Oh well, we'll have to see how that goes. More of this is being built. Fantastic. Really, Rambo, please don't just strip down in the middle of nowhere. That's very, very frustrating. I'm not going to force them to. I want to see how long it takes my colony to do these sorts of things by itself. It's important, in my opinion, to have a handle over how long certain tasks are going to take the colonists to get done. If you're just leaving them to their current setup, it gives you an idea of whether the setup's alright or not. Geode Miner, what kind of character are you? You're trigger happy and psychically hypersensitive. None of that is bad. What I would like to know, who's the best shooter? 9, 12, 14. Okay, Jack, you are just really bloody good at shooting. You, my friend, get a charge rifle. And Redneck Gamer, you get the other charge rifle. Enjoy your new guns. As for Rambo, Let's see, there's bound to be a couple of things around. This is a normal jade ship. Really? 6 every 1.8 seconds. Not so great. And a silver mace. 8 every 2... neither of them is really good, but you can at least have a shield. Once you've got that, I will have you equip the ship as well. There we go. And on your way back in, could you please haul these meals for me? Thank you very much, Rambo. It is very much appreciated. Now you go duck in, have some grub, maybe go to sleep then. There we go. Let's have a look at you. It's worn off now, the mood loss from your lover dying, and that's very nice to see. We've got a normal steel mace. That's going to be a much better weapon. Or a uranium shiv. 9 every 2.24. That is a terrible shiv. 8 every 2.1. Not particularly great. Not particularly great. Geode miner. You're not a brawler. Why have you got a shield? That is not right. Alright. We need, clearly, to set you up as soldiers. So we've got 4 shock troops. Alvin, Zarakis. Where's Alvin? There we go. Rambo and Evelyn, I imagine. Yes. Everyone else, currently, you're going to be set up as soldiers. That being said... No, you're going to be set up as workers for the time being. Once we've got enough people, I will actually have a dedicated soldier group. But for now, I just don't want you... I mean, you can wear the... No, you won't wear the arm vest, actually, thinking about it. It's not going to happen. You won't wear any of these helmets. Yeah, well, the helmets maybe. Sure, I'll let you have the helmets, but... the armored vest as well, I guess you could wear it. I'd prefer that go to my shock troopers, though. I would definitely prefer that going to the shock troopers. So there we go. That is set up as necessary. Now, Ben, you've got a survival rifle. Let's have a look. You've got a 9. That might be worth you having the Mega. What have you got? You've got a 4. Geode Miner 3. Okay, Ben, you're going to get this, the SMG. I'm not going to give you a sniper weapon. I don't think anyone here really would benefit from a sniper weapon, in my opinion. Pump shotgun, 2 of them. That one's practically broken, though. You're currently using a survival rifle. I'm not too unhappy with this, but Geode Miner, you're going to have the pump shotgun. There you go. Get yourself equipped. Rambo, you can go ahead and have the steel mace for now. Alright, there we go. Right, this little area here needs to be indoors, so let's get that set up. We want to clear the no roof on this entire building. And then we want to hook up a couple of small things. First and foremost, we actually want to hook up a heater. And that little heater will be right there. Next up, we are going to need all of these plants cut. So let's go ahead and set up the cut plants order on these. There we go. And in fact on those as well. And the... well, actually, that being said, we might not want to do that because in here we are going to be having the medicinal plants. They're going to be the vast priority in this instance. I'm going to have a whole room dedicated to keeping them going. We're going to need 3 solar panels as well, so let's get those going. There, there, and there. As well as piping down a little bit of power there. We'll wait for that to be built. We'll build the sun lamp. Then hopefully we can get everything hooked up properly. It'll take a little bit of time though. But there we go. Now, how's everything going down here? Still haven't hauled everything in yet, which is a little bit of a pain. There we are. Don't worry, we'll eventually get them to join us. It will happen sooner rather than later, I'm certain. Now, we need some better bedrooms. And for this, we're going to want... Well, that being said, we actually need to finish off our defenses as well. I do think the better bedrooms are becoming a little bit more of a priority there, at this point, though. But, no. There's a little bit of... like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, really, which would be the best for the colony as a whole. This defense system is not going to be that effective, though, until we set it up properly. So, that's 14. How much have we got over here? We've got 13 up to this wall. Okay, well, that's where we're going to draw the line then. And we'll bring it up to 14 for now. Pop that down, and then we'll go ahead and just dig through a little bit of a passageway through there. And we want to do the same thing on the other side. So 13 is right there, is that right? It's 13, yeah. So we're on the 14th tile, which is in the middle right there. I want to bring this down. And then we want it coming out right there. Now this is just going to be a little back door area there, which is fine by me. In fact, I wouldn't mind dropping another steel door right there, just for that extra little bit of sallying out there. Now, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be building a funnel. As I've mentioned, we want to force our enemies to come in, but we want to be able to control where the enemies set up. The enemies are going to have some defenses here. We're actually going to make sandbags there. Now that might seem counterintuitive, but the idea is that when the enemies filter through into this killing zone where there are going to be turrets and our colonists waiting to shoot at them, they're going to try and take the most obvious locations for them to defend from, which will be some sandbags around here. We will have little passages down the sides which will allow our colonists to sneak down once they have taken up the positions which we want them to take. We're effectively guiding them by giving them an option, a better option than just standing there and getting shot. They're going to want cover, so if we give them the cover, although that, does seem counterintuitive because we want to kill them, it means that we can control where that cover is going to be happening, and then we can just have someone pop out from a little area to the side once they're all settled and throw a grenade right in amongst them. We'll go through sandbags fairly quickly, but it won't really matter too much because we'll be killing our enemies very efficiently, or at least that is my hope. Now, we need a little bit more steel, unfortunately. We are running low. We also need some more components. We'll set that up too. Any more steel? There should be some around here. There's a little bit down by there and there. We can also break that ship down. But there is a huge amount of steel up here though. So let's get that being gathered as well. There we go. Shouldn't take too horribly long. Now let's have a look here. You're fairly happy with your 2 sons. Yeah, it's alright. Your ex-husband, not as happy with them. Pretty happy with your current son. Current husband. Oh my lord. That is going to be very, very awkward as things go on. Very awkward indeed. Everyone on this planet seems to be related in some way or another. Right, we are getting some more stuff done over there, which is good. We are getting the doors built. Good, we've got the doors built back up now. Okay, well, at the very least, we can protect from people approaching along this side. Now, what we can do next is measure out where the rest of this wall is going to occur. 13 puts us there, which means that is 14, or rather, that is 14, which is fine. We'll go ahead and build that out. This will force people to approach us from the direction that we want. There we go. Hold that down. Now, this will be the sort of area where we're going to have our defenses. Actually, I would rather this little wall come up around there. So, this is going to be the little port that we're going to poke our heads out of, rather cheekily, that they're not going to expect, and then kill them. it's gonna be grand. We'll build this across a little bit. That'll be a door. Now, what I'm trying to do here is set up some areas where our enemies can be fairly secure. So we'll have some sandbags there, sandbags around here, that sort of thing. We want them to filter in through here into a sandbag sort of area there. We can just pop out, throw down grenades. It's going to be great. They're going to die. I'll pop these down there. We want a door. Now, these doors aren't necessary to be very fast-moving doors. We could use limestone here. Let's have a look at its move speed. It is 45, but we've got a lot of it, and we can replace it later on. So that's the main thing. Let's get those built up. We will eventually replace it. Really, should we? You know what? It's probably in our best interest just to get it set up the way we need it from the onset. It's only going to be 25 steel after all. So yeah, sure. We'll get this built up now rather than later. So we'll pop these down. There we are. Now, around here, we're going to have a snaking sort of system. There'll be a couple of traps. I'm not going to be using the deadfall traps too much, but the main thing with the traps is that it's very good against manhunter packs, against animals that just happen to be wandering through, against mad animals, squirrels and that sort of thing will come through and just get walloped by the deadfall trap. We don't need to worry about it. I'm not going to be using the trap system extensively though. I want, for the most part, for this to be down to our colonists to slay the invaders. The deadfall traps will be useful as a bit of softening up our enemies before they actually get to us, so I'm okay with that, but we'll see. Now, I really do need this to be built fairly quickly, please. Let's go ahead and dig that in a little bit more. Eventually, we'll hook that up the same here so that we can actually move through the whole section fairly swiftly. There we go. Fantastic, well done. We're going through those bricks rather fiercely, which isn't great, I'll be honest. But, well, there we go. Right, now how hot do we keep this? 15 degrees is all we want, so we'll pull this down and increase it by 4. There we are. Now we're just waiting on all this to be hooked up. Of course, they built the middle one first. There we are. We shouldn't be too long before we've got all of that done. And we've actually got quite a few people mining. Wow, okay. Not bad. I'm actually really pleased with that, I've got to be honest, guys. Very nice work. Very nice work indeed. Excellent. We should actually be fairly good with this. We'll get these steel doors set up fairly quickly. Alright. Once we've got this one finished... In fact, that's going to be finished really soon. Have we got the components, though? I actually don't know. Let's have a quick look. Do we have components? I don't believe we do. That is going to make things a little bit difficult. Now, spring has begun. That is a good thing. Do we have more components? Yes. Oh, thank goodness. We're going to have to start buying those where we see them. Right, with this little area here, I do want more hay grass for our animals, so I'm going to set up a little zone that is going to be kept going throughout the winters and that sort of thing. But it's going to be a fairly, I say little, it's going to be a fairly extensive zone. But this is just going to be for hay grass. So, let's see, hay grass, animal feed. Oh, actually, we'll just call this hayfield. There we go. That should keep things going. We will now start construction of our sun lamp as well. Right there. I'm going to have to toggle which energy grid that's running off, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, what's wrong? Low food, apparently. Really? Well, yes, actually that does make sense. We've got a load of things that are growth... Well... They're getting there. We do need more work, though. More work. Are there any animals around? Not really. Very well. What we'll do is we'll set up a harvest order. Go ahead. Harvest any plants. No, no plants. No plants worth harvesting. Well, that is rubbish. I thought a couple of these were worth harvesting, but apparently not. Okay. Well, what we're going to have to do then is we're going to have to go out there and start slaying a bunch of things then. Okay. Right. Who's going to come with us? I think Evelyn, Zarakis, Alvin and Rambo. Yeah. Let's get down there. Our melee group are going to take things out. And I know I could use people with guns, and that might seem like the sensible thing to do, but I actually think that my melee group are probably the more dangerous ones, honestly. In terms of close quarters, get you all in there, all at the same time. I might even go for the Mega Scarab. You're consuming the iguana corpse? I don't think you are, actually. As it happens, I think you're about to die. Why? Why would you do this? Why would you force this? I mean, I was probably going to do it anyway, but okay, fine. Just take it out. Well done. I'm not going to play with you, though. That would be silly. Right, over there. Get on the move. Now, I want both of these corpses collected. The Mega Scarab corpse is fine. There we are. Get involved. And we'll split you two up. Actually, you may as well go for that one with Zarakis and go down here. There we go. Very nicely done. You can move on to the next. Well done. And with that, I think you're fine. You go ahead and grab this. You grab this one. There we go. Both of you get involved. Very well done. Very well done indeed. It's not too bad using melee, because melee is so reliable. There we are. Corpses being brought in. And Red Hat Gamer coming down for the last one. Well done. Well done. I did notice that we've got some components that we can mine around here as well, which is good. Right, now I want this toggled. Reconnect. There we go. Perfect. Right, I would like this to be a grow zone, and the only thing growing here needs to be heal root. Every day, heal root. We need those medicinal herbs. There we are. Okay, now, why are you not wearing this? Ah, very low quality. Alright, fair enough. I understand. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn it! Please go and fix that for me. Such a pain. But at least it's only broken a couple of things. I do need to get on and build my backup power system, though. Where am I going to build that? I'm not sure yet. But it looks like we're getting more and more work down there, and generally things are going fairly well. We've got low medicine, low food, need research project, need batteries. Hopper is not connected, that's fine though. Okay, yeah, we can do a bit more research though. Electric cremation. Build crematoriums which can vaporize unwanted corpses, and I believe also unwanted clothing. Machining. Build machining tables to craft guns and machinery, or disassemble dead mechanoids. I would actually prefer electric cremation for now. And whilst we're looking here, the very last things that we're going to be doing, we've got the electric smelter, we've got the prosthetics workbench, which we might look into, sculptor, electric smithy is what I would like to build, and I would like that built. Sure, we'll build her over there. The electric smelter, building this in here doesn't make any sense at all because it's going to make a lot of heat. So we'll wait on that one, but we do need to build that soon. But that is going to be it for now. I hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next episode of Oolong Rise. We're still going to bring all of this in. Damn it. So much stuff needs to be hauled. But that is it for me. So until next time, do take care, everyone.